in the boxing world are coming out and saying they feel if Tyson Fury gets defeated by Usyk in the rematch that he may retire. So I come to you first on this, Sean. If Fury was to lose, how do you think it plays out?
I mean, regardless for Fury, there's still AJ, isn't there? Win or lose, everyone wants to see that fight. AJ lost to Usyk twice himself, so there's nothing to pick between the men in that regard. With him retiring, you know, he always says that, doesn't he? Every few months he seems to retire. I think he'll probably fight AJ, regardless if he wins or loses. Then probably retires in the next 12 months, maybe.
I'm going to ask everybody this. You're advising Anthony Joshua. Fury's just been beat by Usyk. You can rematch Usyk for the third fight, or you can jump in with Tyson Fury. What would you be advising him?
I would say probably Fury myself. One that I think will get him sort of see a new chapter. Really, we've seen Usyk two times, so we really want to see it a third time, despite the link up with Ben Davison.
Usyk is making noises of giving him that third fight, though, isn't it?
Yeah, of course he will be, because it's a big money maker for him, regardless. Even though he's beat AJ twice, you know that's probably still the biggest money fight for Usyk outside of Fury.
Darren, coming to you next. What do you reckon?
I don't think he'll retire if he loses. But from what I'm hearing about his corner team, I think he's going to lose because he's keeping his dad in corner. So I think Usyk's going to win again. I can't for life of me understand why he's keeping his dad in corner.
No,
I really can't. I just think it's crazy, absolutely crazy. My biggest gripe is listen, and I'm going to get some stick for this and all.
Is this the title, Daz? Is this the title of the video? Let me make a note.
Is it what?
Is this the clickbait title that I'm waiting for?
No. He, as much as listen, I'm a big fan of Alexander Usyk. Let's get that straight. Big fan. I think he's an absolute diamond of a person.
Yeah.
I think he's a role model. You know, he's anyone who's up wanting to turn pro. This is how you should conduct yourself. You know what I mean? Like Usyk. But I can't. You know, if he beats Fury again, we're going to have this. He's one of top 5 greatest heavyweights of all time and all this. And I can't be doing my listening to that because he's not even in top 10. Do you know what I mean? He's you know, it's either him or Fury or Joshua who's going to end up the best of an absolutely shit era of heavyweight boxing. Do you know what I mean? But he's a very, very good fighter. I'm not saying he's not, but my point is I don't think Fury's going to beat him because I think he's going to make no changes whatsoever. He's going to have his dad warbling in corner, a load of rubbish. Listen, if he'd have just had Sugar Hill and Andy Lee in corner, maybe I'd have thought, yeah. Do you know what I mean? He's taking it a bit more serious. But to have him, to have his dad in corner doing, I mean, come on. It's like absolute nuts. So I just don't think he's going to win. I think he's going to be the same shit show. To be honest, I think John's going to headbutt some little kid again in build up. I think he's just going to go daft, and I think he's going to lose. But the AJ fight, I actually think AJ is a different AJ at the minute. But we need to see that against someone competitive first. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't say on flattening Ngannou and
Walling.
And who was that? Sorry.
Otto Walling, wasn't it? Who he beat?
Walling, yeah.
Walling, that's it. Yeah. I'm flattening Walling and Gano. I'm not going to say he's a totally different animal under Ben Davison, and want to see him in with. Well, listen, we'll see a bit of something v Dubois, won't we? Because Dubois is going to have a go. We'll see a bit of something. Yeah, we'll see a bit of something there. If he deals with Dubois in a bit of a brutal way, then you could possibly say, listen, a third fight with Usyk could be very different. Because let's be fair, Joshua was gun shy, weren't he?
And he's settled down a bit now with Ben Davison, hasn't he?
Yeah,
got a settled camp. He's not jumping around Derek James and God knows who else.
Yeah, I mean, listen, one of the best bits of advice as a trainer I've ever heard in my life was Ben Davison saying to AJ, listen, you're 6'6", 18.5 stone. Why are you going out there pity patting? Yeah. Go out there and smash people's heads in. You're a monster. Act like one. Do you know what I mean? It's right. Act like a monster, but do it with a bit of craft. But don't be there pity patting and all that, being scared to throw shots. Make your opponent scared of you throwing a shot.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Thank you. Orkan, coming to you. What are your thoughts?
I think that that Usyk will win the rematch too. And my thoughts is what will happen with all the belts after the rematch. Will WBA, WBO, and WBC join IBF like IBF did, and to spread the belts out to the mandators who has been waiting for their shot in more than 2 years. So if they do that, I don't think that I think that AJ Fury could happen, but the question is if AJ wins and Fury lose, I think that fight could happen even if Fury lose.
Yeah.
I think that AJ Fury is the biggest fight in boxing, so we don't need a belt for that fight either.
No, big enough. I'm going to pick some comments up on the side. So, Ra says, Tyson probably will make an emotional knee-jerk retirement, but will come back for a mega AJ money fight. He goes on to say, then will retire and return repeatedly until he starts getting KO'd by lower level fighters. Most of these guys can't walk away from the addiction of the bright lights. I have to agree with that one. Telling your own dad to get lost is very hard to do. I don't agree with that. Not when it comes to a big fight like this. Interesting that both Jones Jr. and Mayweather did dispense with their fathers early on to fulfill their potential.
Floyd kept Floyd Sr. around the camp though. He didn't. He just got him away from lead trainer. He had his Uncle Roger.
Yeah.
As I mean, you can't. To be fair, you can't compare John Fury's boxing knowledge with Floyd Mayweather Sr.'s. Floyd Mayweather Sr. is a different level. You know what I mean? He's been there, done it, bought T-shirt, all sorts. But Floyd obviously recognised that his Uncle Roger were a better sort of fit. But he did keep his dad around, and make no mistake, he still listened to his dad. But his dad didn't stand in corners spouting as much shit as what John Fury does.
Yeah. So we'll move on then, guys. Okay. So another hot